Welcome students. This is the third lecture of second chapter of environmental studies. Course code is 22447 and name of chapter is energy resources. Now what we will learn today is energy forms, conventional form of energy, advantages, disadvantages. Then second is non-conventional form of energy, their advantages and disadvantages. Now see concept map, form of energy, conventional or non-renewable. Then non-conventional, it is also known as renewable form of energy. Then example of form of energy are two forms of energy. First one is conventional, which is the non-renewable form of energy. Example is thermal energy, then nuclear energy. Then second is non-conventional, which is also known as renewable form of energy. Then example of non-renewable form of energy is, or which is also known as non-conventional energy, it is solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, then geothermal energy, biomass energy, hydropower energy. Now first one is conventional form of energy, thermal energy. Thermal energy that refers to the energy contained within a system that is responsible for its temperature. Heat, it is the flow of thermal energy from high temperature to low temperature. See, this is the image for thermal energy. Then conventional form of energy. What are the advantages and disadvantages? Let us see first advantages. It is the one of the most abundant energy source. Then it is inexpensive as compared to other energy source. Then it can lower overall amount of greenhouse gases, that is liquefaction or gasification. Then it is leading source of electricity today. Byproduct of burning, that is ash, can be used for concrete or roadways. These are some advantages of thermal energy. Then disadvantages of thermal energy are source of pollution, that means it emits waste, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, ash, etc. Then physical transport is difficult. Then technology to process coal into liquid or gas is not fully developed. Solid is more difficult to burn than liquid or gases. Dirty industry lead to health problem. Fossil fuel create more pollution and emission. Then next one is nuclear energy. Nuclear power or nuclear energy, it is the use of exothermic nuclear process to generate useful heat and electricity. The term includes nuclear fission, nuclear decay and nuclear fusion. Fusion, fission and nuclear decay. Now what are the advantages or disadvantages of nuclear energy? First let us see advantages. It provides clear power into no atmospheric emission. Then its fuel can be recycled. It gives low cost power for today's consumption. Then it is viable for form of energy in countries that do not have access to other form of fuel. Then what are the disadvantages of nuclear energy? Disadvantages of nuclear energy, first one is it has potential of high risk, that is disaster. Then second one is it has waste disposal problem. Then waste produced from it is of no use. Earthquake can cause damage and leaks at plant. It leads to contamination of the environment. Lifetime of nuclear power plant is limited. Then non-conventional energy form. Solar energy. Solar energy, it is obtained from sun by capturing the solar radiation and converting it into another form of energy for performing various activities. Then the conservation of solar energy into thermal energy, it can be done by using solar collectors. These are some solar panels. What are the advantages and disadvantages of solar energy? Solar energy, it is clean, noise free and renewable form of energy which cause no pollution. Very little maintenance is required to keep solar cell running as there is no moving parts in it. In the long run, it can give high return on the investment due to the amount of free energy solar panels produce. Then what are the disadvantages of solar energy? Electricity generation depend entirely on exposure of sunlight, which has limitation by climate. Then solar power station can be very expensive to build. Then solar power, it is used for charging batteries so that it can be used at night. These batteries can be large and heavy, taking up space and need to be replaced from time to time. Then next one is wind energy. Wind, they are caused by uneven heating of the atmosphere by sun, the irregularities of the earth's surface and rotation of the earth. Large wind farms consist of hundreds of individual wind turbines which are connected to electric power transmission network. These are the windmills. What are the advantages and disadvantages of wind energy? First, let us see what are the advantages. Wind energy, it is an inexhaustible source of energy and is virtually a limitless energy. Energy is generated without polluting environment. This source of energy has tremendous potential to generate energy. Wind energy can be used directly as mechanical energy. In combination with solar energy, they can be used to provide reliable as well as steady supply of electricity. Now, what are the disadvantages of wind energy? It is unreliable energy source as winds are uncertain and unpredictable. It requires large open areas for setting up wind farms. Noise pollution problem is usually associated with windmills. Then transmission cost of electricity is more due to remote location of turbine. Then it can be a threat to wildlife and birds. Then maintenance cost of wind turbine is high as they have more mechanical parts. Then next is tidal energy. Tidal energy, tides are the waves that are caused due to gravitational pull of the moon and also sun. The energy derived from the rise and fall of sea tide, it is converted into electricity at seashore. This is the image for tidal energy. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages of tidal energy? Tidal energy is environment friendly energy and doesn't produce greenhouse gases. We can predict the rise and fall of tides as they follow cyclic fashion. Efficiency of tidal energy is far greater as compared to coal, solar and wind energy. Maintenance costs are relatively low. The tidal energy doesn't require any kind of fuel to run. The life of tidal energy power plant is very long. Then disadvantages are cost of construction of tidal power plant is high. Sea waves are unpredictable and they can be damaged to the power generation unit. Then influence aquatic life adversely and can disrupt the migration of fish. The tides only happen twice a day, so electricity can be produced only for that time. Frozen sea, then low and weak tides, straight short lines, low tidal rise or fall are some of the obstruction. This technology, it is still not cost effective and need more technological advancement. These are some disadvantages. Now next type of energy is geothermal energy. Geothermal energy, it is the energy which is obtained from the earth, that is geo, from the hot rocks present inside the earth. This is the heat of interior of earth present at the volcanic regions, geysers or hot springs. See the diagram, geothermal energy which is obtained from the hot rocks which are present inside the earth. Now what are the advantages and disadvantages of geothermal energy? Let us see first advantages. By far it is non-polluting and environment friendly. There is no wastage of generation of byproduct. Then geothermal energy, it can be used directly. Maintenance cost of geothermal plant is very less. Geothermal power plant don't occupy too much space and thus help in protecting natural environment. Unlike solar energy, it is not dependent on the weather conditions. Now let us see disadvantages of geothermal energy. Only few sites have potential of geothermal energy. Then second disadvantage is total generation potential of this source is too small. There is always a danger of eruption of volcano. Installation cost of steam power plant is very high. There is no guarantee that the amount of energy which is produced will justify the capital expenditure and operation cost. It may release some harmful poisonous gases that can escape through a holes drilling during the construction. Then next one is biomass. Biomass, it means all materials which come from living organisms, for instance waste material of plants and animals, wood, agriculture waste, then dead parts of plants and animals. This is biomass. Now what are the advantages and disadvantages of biomass energy are? It is comparatively lesser pollution generation energy. Biomass energy, it helps in cleanliness in villages and cities and provide manure for the agriculture and gardens. Biomass energy, it is relatively cheaper and reliable energy, and it can be generated from everyday human and animal waste, vegetable and agriculture leftover. Then recycling of waste reduce pollution and spread of disease. These are some advantages. Now let us see some disadvantages of biomass energy. Cost of construction of biomass plant is high, so only rich people can use it. Then continuous supply of biomass is required to generate biomass energy. Biomass plant requires space and produce dirty smell. Due to improper construction, many biogas plants are working insufficiently. It is difficult to store biogas in cylinders, and last disadvantage is transportation of biogas through pipe over long distance. It is difficult. Now next is hydropower energy. What is hydropower energy? Hydropower or hydroelectricity, it refers to the conservation of electricity from flowing water into electricity. It is considered a renewable energy source because the water cycle is constantly renewed by sun. Now advantages and disadvantages of hydropower energy. Hydropower, it is fueled by water, so it's a clean fuel source. Hydropower doesn't pollute the air like power plant that burn fossil fuel. Hydropower relies on the water cycle which is driven by sun. Thus, it's a renewable power source. Hydropower, it is generally available as needed. Engineer can control the flow of water through the turbine to produce electricity on demand. Now, what are the disadvantages? Disadvantages are fish population can be impacted if fish cannot migrate. Then hydropower can impact water quality and flow. Hydropower plants can cause low dissolved oxygen level in water, a problem that is harmful to riverbank habitat. Hydropower plants can be impacted by drought. Now these are some references which you can use for this topic. Some books are given. You can use these books. Forms of energy. Energy is needed for each and every work, so its conservation is very important. These different forms of energy are driving force of today's technology world, so its proper use is a global responsibility. These are some types of energy. Now what we studied, conventional form of energy with advantages and disadvantages. Thank you.